still need Johnny Martinez to the tournament board. Johnny Martinez.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are at on cue, winner's side. The last two players on the winner's side, Oscar Dominguez and Rodney Morris. In the commentator booth, this is Ashi Fatchler, billiards photographer amongst other things.
What's going on, man? This is Lucky Luke.
How you doing, Luke?
Good, man.
This is a good match.
This is going to be a really good match.
Oscar wants this real bad because of the Moscone Cup points that he wants.
I know he does.
And Rodney's been playing solid the entire weekend.
This match can go either way.
Yep. We are at On Cue in La Mesa, California.
Beautiful place.
Beautiful place, beautiful room. Clyde Norris is maintaining a great room. And he puts on events like this and the Mez tour and other tours that come through, and it's an amazing room. Oscar is going to draw back towards the rail to try and get on that 4-ball.
This is the hot seat match.
It is. Both Oscar and Rodney are undefeated at this point. One of them is guaranteed third. Oscar has been playing very well this entire sort of last year.
He's been playing super solid.
Yep.
Man.
And his girlfriend and wife-to-be is sitting in the crowd watching every shot he makes. Luke, do you opt to bounce off the long rail, or would you roll forward 2 rails?
I'm just going to go one rail. I'm going one rail here. It's a little straighter than I want it to be, I think. Just a little bit, but knowing Oscar, his cue ball control is so good.
Thinking he might draw so hard that he's going to go 2 rails, come behind the 8.
He might come all the way back down
Mm-hmm.
and come back up again.
I think that's what he's looking at right now. Because if he does the 1 rail, he also has to deal with a very large side pocket on the left. Just like that. Yep. They're all behind the 8. Guarantee no traffic along the way.
That was a nice confident stroke.
Mm-hmm.
He's not missing much.
No, he isn't. And he seems to have the speed of a table down, and the speed of a table changed because of heat, because of conditions, because of lighting. We have TV lighting on that table, and that changes it. Plus, it's been pretty warm here in the last 2 days.
He's playing good.
Yep.
Just like that.
That puts
1-0.
1-0.
Just like that. Again, I want to thank CSI for putting on this great event here. The Swanee and to Kamui and Cheqio, our sponsors. And are you going to head out? You going to make it to the expo this year?
I don't know yet. I take photos, as you know, of tournaments and such. It's been sort of hot and cold when it comes to photography. They tend to use local photographers that don't pay for us to travel, so probably not. I don't know yet.
We're going to have 4 booths. Kamui's going to have 4 booths with a diamond in the middle.
Oh, perfect.
And then Cheqio, we're giving away 5,000 cans of Cheqio.
Oh, wow.
5,000.
Who's going to play on the table? Is it one of the locals, one of the sponsored players?
Yeah, we're going to try to do like a question and answer
cool.
with the players, with the pros that Kamui sponsors. We're also going to have some challenge matches with some of our professional pool players that we sponsor. And we got a lot of cool new products coming out too.
Oh, fantastic.
It's going to be amazing.
Fantastic. Oh, Rodney.
It seemed like he rushed that a little bit.
It did. It seemed to me too. Now, Rodney has been playing fast these past 2 days and confident at the same time. But he really looked like he rushed that shot. Like it was a guarantee. All I need to do is get on the 2, and that causes people to miss, even the pros.
I miss those take it for granted kind of shots.
I think one of the differences between amateurs and pros is that the pros don't miss those, quote, easy shots and never take them for granted. They stop even a little bit more just to make sure.
Even the straight in, 2 feet from the ball kind of shot.
Exactly. Maybe especially those. Because it's so easy to just miss it. Oscar's looking at rolling forward, coming behind that 5 to make the 3 in the top left pocket. He's a bit straight on the 2. Just like that. The problem is he doesn't want to run into the 5. If he wants to run into a 5, he just wants to nudge it so that he can get on that 4 ball. Once again, the guy with the accent is Ashi Fatchler, and with me,
Lucky Luke.
Lucky Luke.
From Kamui.
John was kind enough to hook me up with Kamui tips, and that was very, very nice of him. When we were at Hard Times last time, that was...
John's a great guy, man. I can't say enough.
He is innovative, nice.
I just moved to California 5 weeks ago from Florida to work for John. It's really amazing how much hard work is put into Kamui. I never realized how hard Kamui works to bring the best products and innovative, and we strive for perfection, and it's I'm still blown away.
It's easy to promote a product that promotes itself. The players will tell you how good the products Kamui makes are. Oscar accidentally made the 5-1, missing the 3, and apologized to Rodney just now. Sorry, didn't mean to do that.
I do the same thing, actually. You
I
know,
think it's
showing respect.
I think it shows respect. I think it's a nice thing to do.
Nice gesture, you know.
Yep. He doesn't want to straighten up on that 4, and he just did. He's a little too straight on that 4 ball. You know, probably what he's going to do is deal with what the table gives you.
That's all you can
Don't force it, unless he can draw back. Can he draw? No.
He's going to drop back.
Yeah. Oh, that 7. Clear the 7.
That was a nice shot.
That was a nice shot. That was a speed shot. All the way. That miss by Rodney is going to be costly because this is going to be Oscar's break.
Yeah, he's going to be up 2-0.
Yep, 2-0 and breaking.
Oscar is playing so solid right now.
And breaking solid. He's been breaking 4 balls, 3 balls, 2 balls every time he gets to the table.
Just like that, 2-0.
2-0. Race to 8 on the winner's side.
You know, and really this tournament's all about, you know, the Swanee. It's about remembering a great player, you know, and I'm so glad that Pool Hall still recognize great people, you know, who have passed away in the industry and, you know.
Absolutely, and in the case of Swanee, those of you who might not know, Swanee was arguably the best player ever to come out of San Diego. Everybody was gunning for him when they came through town, and not many beat him. And I'm reminded, I met Johnny Archer. Johnny came here for a tournament once, and he told me about the night that he came to play the Camel Tour, the night that unfortunately Swanee passed away that morning. And Johnny was devastated. He came actually to hang out with Swanee because Johnny Archer and Swanee used to be roommates on the road.
Oh, nice.
So he was looking forward to spending time with him.
That's a nice story, man.
The Oscar just took a quick look to see if the 4 passes the 6. It doesn't pass it into the pocket, so he's going to have to deal with it either into the side or break him out if he can. I think he's going to opt to spin the ball down towards that 5 ball to make it either up or into the side.
He can break it right here if he makes a nice cut on this 3 and goes 1 rail.
Yep. That's what, no, see, he's looking to come below it.
And play the...
Yeah, and play
4,
it into the side, yeah. He is willing the cue ball to move with every movement of his body, and he came short. That's the danger of that shot. He wanted about a foot more.
I think he can hit it.
He's looking like he can hit it. He's down on his shot like he can hit it and cut it in to the side pocket, go 3 rails. No. Let Rodney deal with that mess.
Yep. He's going to have to come with a shot here.
He is. Rodney's shot always sort of prefers the draw, go to the rail, come down to the other rail.
Come back out. Yep.
Come back out. Yeah, that's the shot that he likes very much. He won't baby it, that's for sure. If he's trying to make it, he won't baby it. Yeah, there it is. That's a draw. Perfect. And an angle. You leave these pros a chance, and they'll take it every single time.
They'll get out on you.
Every time. And you're like, how'd you get out from here? So, Luke, what'd you play at L.A.?
No, I actually play at Hard Times.
Hard Times, yeah.
Hard Times is my room.
Bellflower.
Yep, that's my room now. I live in Long Beach.
Right.
Just moved here from Florida 5 weeks ago.
That's where I met John at Hard Times.
Yes.
Yeah. And a lot of Hard Times players come to San Diego and vice versa.
Yes.
The San Diego players go up there.
There's a lot of players here from that area, from LA area.
And part of it is, the Swanee was in LA at Hard Times and other locations for the past 10 years, and now is coming, quote, back home. We're very happy about that. It started here, and it should be played here. After all, Swanee was a San Diego player.
Yes.
The score right now is 2-1. Rodney is going to break.
I want to thank CSI for having this great event here. Man.
CSI, Kamui products. I almost said Kamui tips, but I know that you have much more than tips. It's Kamui products.
And Cheqio.
And Cheqio.
You know much about Cheqio?
I do. I was introduced to it at I think it was the last Mesa tour that was here. That's when I was introduced to it.
I recommend, like most people, take 2 tablets and then take the drink. Man, it helps my focus and concentration.
Perfect.
So much.
That's at www.cheqio.com. Rodney's break leaves him clear shot on the 2 ball.
He's looking good. If he can get a good shape on the 3, he's looking pretty good. If he can get on that 3 ball.
Yeah, the 3 ball passes in both directions.
He's just going to draw. I bet you just
and
draw straight back.
Avoid that 7. Draw off the rail and avoid the 7. Again, Rodney's not trying to do too much with the cue ball. He'll deal with it the way the table gives it to him. And then this nice one. 2 rails, short rail, long rail, and again the long rail in order to get onto the 4. Just like that. Rodney's body language is begging for a bit more of an angle so that he can get between that 6 and 9.
That was a nice shot.
I think that he's looking at the carom right now. He's looking at it. He's going to eye that carom. Hit the 6. No. Cut it in. Why carom when you can cut it in, right?
Yeah, if it didn't go,
No.
he might have looked at the carom.
Yeah. Maybe for a second entertain the carom and then say, nah, just cut it in.
He got a little farther than he wanted
there. But he still has the angle. Make it draw down. Oh, it's a strange shot. Again, don't force it too much. This is a shot that cost him earlier on one of his games. He just zinged it. Yeah, he just zinged it right into the rail. But this time, he's correcting. He's correcting on the fly. Also, I think a little bit early on he had tip issues. His tip flew off, and Dave Witzel, the local cue maker, put another tip on for him. I think it was during a break. The tip simply flew off.
Wow.
This happens sometimes, there could be an air bubble underneath. It might be just a little bit off, and the power that's put on the tip when you break may cause it to dislodge. It doesn't happen often, but it has happened before.
It can happen.
Yep.
Again, I appreciate everybody tuning in and watching this event from wherever you're at out there, across the seas, all over the U.S., wherever you are. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. And if you happen to be in San Diego, California, please, please, please check out On Cue in La Mesa, California.
Wow, look at that break.
Wow.
Oh, we got a little kiss. Oh, that's unfortunate there.
Yeah, very.
That's unfortunate.
Rodney's looking to play. He's looking at the 4-5. That's the only trouble ball that he has right now. The combo on the 6 goes, and he's going to leave himself an angle to get back on the 2. He doesn't want to be straight in. He's looking at that 3 ball. If he comes above it, then he can break the 4-5. His shot just now reminds me that there are only 3 rules to pool. You know them? Don't get on the rail, don't get on the rail, and don't get on the rail.
Yeah.
So only 3 rules to pool ever. And he came a little bit short, a little bit straighter than he wanted. He wanted to be above the 3 ball in order to break the 4-5. Now he has to deal with it somehow.
Yeah, he don't like that.
No, he's very straight. He has to add something which he doesn't want to juice on the cue ball. And he might even try on the 9 ball, depending on where he stops on that after the 3. He doesn't like where he stopped. Yeah, he tried
to almost force follow.
Force fall, and it didn't go. It was way straight. I mean, he was straight into that pocket.
That was tough. That was a really tough shot. He can hit it.
He can. Playing a safety behind the 9. I left a sliver for Oscar to see. In fact, from my angle here, he left him enough for Oscar to make this ball. Again, it seems like he rushed that shot too. He's like, okay, I didn't get where I wanted to be, and he just rushed the...
Oh, look at this shot.
Oh, wow, look at that speed.
That's a nice shot.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect speed.
It also shows maturity. You know, Oscar didn't try and do anything that the table wouldn't let it. Just deal with it the way it is.
Play the table the way it lies.
Mm-hmm.
You got to put a lot of spin on this ball.
Yeah. And he did. Look at that hit.
Look at that. Look at this.
And, oh, he stopped it on the way to the pocket. He's like, nah, it's going in.
That's an unfortunate error.
That is. Again, for whatever reason, Rodney seems like he's rushing. Even though he's making the shots, he's getting what he needs. He's rushing a little bit. While Oscar still seems focused. Very focused.
This is also a Moscone Cup.
It is.
Event,
and,
so
you know, this must be the year of Oscar. He's getting married this year.
Yes, he is.
He has been he's been upset now for a couple of times where he thought that he's a contender for the Moscone Cup, that he should have been on the last one, and he wasn't. And he's really hoping against hope that this is the year. And he's playing solid. He's playing very
super
well.
good.
Yeah, he's playing very, very well.
He's making it happen. He's putting in the time,
Yes.
and he's making it happen. Everything's going for him now, you know. Like you said, he's getting married.
Yep.
He has a great pool tour.
He does.
It's expanded the past 2 years like crazy.
Yes, he does.
Shout out to the Mesa tour
and
Carolyn.
It plays here too. It plays
Yes.
at on Cue and Mesa.
I'm going to start playing the Top Gun this next
fantastic.
weekend.
Yes, yes.
Shout out to that. Okay.
Yes.
Again, we're sponsored by Kamui and Cheqio.
And I can tell you that the Mez Tour might have some exciting news to come. Can't talk about anything, but
Nice.
there's exciting news to come. First, this match.
They don't
You
got
do
much.
here, Luke. Do you
I play
use the
safe.
7? Yeah, of course. You use the 7 and then sort of try and split them?
You can.
Or would you try and put it behind the 2?
Maybe. Or I might even bank the 1 with some left, bank it down table by the 3, the cue ball. I mean, and leave the cue ball like behind the 2. You know, I like to create distance too, because if I can't get behind the 7, you know, I'm not a pro though. So,
Right.
but if
Distance
I can't,
and traffic.
Yes.
Put it between the 2, the 3 and the 4
Yes.
in that area.
yes, because if I try to play the 7, and my safety game isn't on point, I'm gonna leak out.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Oh, there you go. See,
That
he used
worked.
the 7, but he hit the 5, which he didn't want to do, but that worked.
It worked
I
out.
think Oscar's going to get his jump cue right now. Yep.
Yeah, between the both of them, they got like 15 cues on that table.
Yeah.
Again, if you guys are just tuning in, this is the 2016 Swanee, and this is the hot seat match. Rodney Morris against Oscar Dominguez.
Oscar has about 5 different jump cues.
Yeah, the shaft, he's got every length you can imagine.
clicking sound. I apologize. It's coming from my camera. Oscar didn't like the extension on his cue right now. Oh, that was very, very, very close.
He's a great jumper, man.
He is, and you know, it's gotten to the point where if you leave one of these players a jump, they're almost guaranteed to make it. Some of these pros not only make the jump, they make the jump with shape.
Yes.
Now, Rodney has to deal with that 3-4. The 8 is blocking his pocket in one direction, and the 4 is breaking his cut to the other pocket. I think he's going to play the combo at this point. Maybe just play it safe. That's what he's looking at.
He can do a lot of things here. Yeah, I'd play it safe.
Yeah, probably. Just like that. Oscar's looking at banking the 3 into the 8. The problem is that the 8's not on the rail, so he has to be extremely precise with where the 3 hits, and that's what he's looking at right now. He's actually looking at coming down below the 3 with a lower speed. That will give him a safety. I'll push the 3 up and bring the cue ball using the 8 behind the 5 or behind the 4, depending on how hard he hits it. That's what he's looking at.
Oh, he missed it. Oh no, he hit it? I didn't even see him.
Rodney says good hit.
He must have barely thinned the ball. I didn't even see it. I apologize, guys. He must have barely slippered that ball. We got a lot of railbirds here. Everybody's watching this match.
Yep,
From
the
all
room is
around
full.
us. That was a good shot there. Just gonna go one rail.
One
come all the way
rail,
down.
come down. A little bit shorter than he wanted. A couple more revolutions on that cue ball, but nothing that Rodney can't deal with.
We're gonna have us a game.
Yep. That evens the score with this 9 ball. 3-3.
Wow.
I tried not to go for the commentator's jinx. You know that one,
Yeah,
right?
the commentator's curse.
Yes.
Yes.
And with this 9 ball, zing.
But yeah, if you come out to, if you make it out to the expo, Cheqio, we're giving out. I don't know if I told you, we're giving out 5,000 cans of free samples.
5,000 cans of free samples.
So for all the players, 5,000 cans.
That's how much Cheqio believes in the product.
It's amazing. And anybody out there that's interested in purchasing any, they can find me on Facebook, Luke Sutliff, Sutliffe, and send me a message. And I'll get with you. Same thing on the Kamui products. If you guys need anything. All right, here you go. Oscar to break. Good break.
Oscar has
One to the
been
side.
hitting them so
Oh, no,
stiff.
again?
No.
Again. That cost him. It cost him the last game.
Yep. His body language says it too. He's
Yeah.
just standing, staring at the table.
Oh, it cost him the last one.
You know, the interesting thing is that he hasn't done that sort of the entire 2 days, and now he's doing it twice in a row.
Yeah. It's bad luck.
Yep.
It happens.
Now it's also in his head, so he has to shake that off completely and refocus.
It's a big game here. This could put Rodney up the game.
With Rodney breaking.
Yeah, that's tremendous. You always need to win on your break.
Yeah, and it's tremendous even more so because Oscar won the flip, or the lag as the case would be, and so he had an advantage.
Well, he's making a
Rodney's
quick work of this one, isn't he?
Yeah, he's playing the Rodney game. 20 seconds, run a table.
He's a fast shooter naturally. He's always been.
He is.
You know. And look how he's dressed, man. That's true professionalism.
It is.
You know what I mean?
It is.
Classy.
It's showing respect for the game. It's showing respect for the tournament. I can't tell you the number of times that I show up, and I'm a photographer. I take these photos at these events, and you know everybody's dressed nice, and some yahoo is in shorts and sweatpants. Yeah, and it's like, come on, have some respect for what you're doing. I'm not saying that they have to wear tuxedos, you know, the way they used to do that. In fact, I think it was Wimpy Lassiter that said that something along the lines of a pool player in a tuxedo is about as palatable as a hot dog with ice cream, something along those lines. But, you know, look at Rodney. He's a pro through and through, shows up to a tournament, he's dressed right, looks right, and plays well.
And he's a great guy all around, man. I've known Rodney a while now. He played some matches in Florida, Capone's, and his posts on Facebook are just so. He's just a great guy. He's got a, big heart.
Yep.
He's real comedic. He's real funny. The posts he puts out on Facebook are hilarious. Rodney to breaking. Now, if he gets this,
look at that!
Oh.
Look at that! See, when you put 4 balls on the break, it becomes a game of 5 ball. It's no longer the game of a 9 ball.
Dude, he just won off of Oscar's. 2 games in a row, he won off Oscar scratch. Then he won a match. Now he broke and did that. The momentum changed in the match. Man.
Draw 1 rail down, center of the table. From my vantage point, it looks like the 6 passes the 9, so all he has to do really is make that 4 ball.
Man, what a quick game this is.
Yep. When he break like that. See, Rodney would have liked, again, a couple of inches more so that he doesn't need to go up and down the table. And that's what he's going to do right now. Up and down.
He hit it cut though, didn't he?
Oh, God.
Flawlessly.
How'd he hit that?
I like it, though. He lets the stroke out. He lets the natural angle of the cue ball. He lets it out, instead of trying to hold it.
Force something, hold it, spin it. Oscar just gave it to him out of frustration. He said he can have that.
5-3, just like that.
Tide's turning.
Again, I want to thank CSI, Kamui, and Cheqio, our sponsors. Thank you. If you do make it to the expo, though, we got some new stuff coming out. We got a new chalk holder coming out. We have our new bridge heads getting redesigned, and our gator grip for our tip. It scuffs the leather, and it doesn't actually shave down your tip. Okay, Oscar to break here.
I'm betting Oscar will change something about his speed. He doesn't want to get near the pocket again. Got kicked, but this time he's safe. All he wants is a shot on that 2 ball, which just made, wow.
Well, he got a shot on the 3.
It seems like, from here it seems like he can see the 3.
He can get out from here.
In fact, he can see the 3. Let's see. He's gathering his thoughts for a moment before he goes and attacks that 3 ball. He wants to wipe away the memory of those breaks earlier.
Ooh. He didn't
did not want to run into it. Looks like he's playing, he was looking at the bank, because the bank will allow him to spin the cue ball down towards the 5 after he makes it, and that's what he's doing. He's going to hit it, one rail bank, just like that.
That's a good shot.
That was a good shot. Take a look at the angle, decide if you want to go 2 rails down, or 1 rail up. He's going with 2 rails down. Easier shot. See, the difference also between amateurs and pros is how they overcome that problem that they had before. If it gets in the head, if they sit and wallow in it. And the pros just seem to shake it off and do what they do best.
That was a good shot.
That was a good shot. He wants a tiny bit. He wanted to be a bit straighter on so he could draw down to the...
Yeah, another foot would have been nice.
Yeah, to the 9 without having to deal with that side pocket. And that's what he's looking at. He's looking at the angle down.
He just got to load more left on the ball now.
Yeah.
To avoid the scratch.
Yeah.
That's no gimme.
No. Oh, how'd he hit that? See, that side pocket. He was flirting with that side pocket just now.
He shot that beautiful.
Beautiful. That shot has humiliated many a pool player. Once again, he wants to make sure he's got that 9 ball. For all the marbles, that's a 9 ball to me.
There it is.
And there it is. 5-4.
5-4.
5-4, and it's Rodney's break.
Rodney don't want to let that lead up.
No, he would love to make it 6-4 at this point.
Did you know that Kamui is one of the most counterfeited tips on the market?
No, I didn't know that.
It is, and for the first time, we've been working on this for 4 years. No more counterfeits. We're going to do a serial number system, where you actually register your tip on the computer, and it lets you know that it's real and authentic.
Oh, wow.
So that's something brand new. Nobody's ever done it before.
And that's also for the Kamui Clear? Yeah,
Yes, for all the tips.
We'll all have them.
So you know you're getting a real tip and not a counterfeit.
That's fantastic. See, Rodney broke, but
I don't know if that one passes the 9.
I don't think so. So he's looking at 2 options. He's looking at running into the 9, which he doesn't really want to do. And he's looking at playing the safety, using the 9 as a big blocker there. He's looking at the angle into that 9 ball. When all other options fail, shoot the 9.
Ooh.
And that's what he did.
That was a nice
Quick
carry.
game.
That's a big
6-4.
game right there. That was a big game. 6-4. Man, I gotta give a shout out to Steven over here for all his hard work he does here in the booth. People don't really know what goes on when you do streams, and I do, because I've worked with Steven, Alvin, Zach from On-Site Pool. I've worked with a lot of them, and it's involved, man. It's not easy.
It isn't.
There's a lot of technical parts. Plus, he's got the J. Swanson Memorial T-shirt on from last year.
Ah, yes.
Dude, I'm jealous. Dude.
We can beat him out in the parking lot, get it off him,
Man.
Doesn't look that mean.
Look at that break.
For those of you interested, by the way, this year we have Fast and Loose Designs have both T-shirt, the Swanee official Swanee T-shirt, and a poster. If any of you are interested, I think the posters are going for $10 at fastandloosedesigns.com.
Nice. Yeah, I'm going to get a poster and a shirt. Chris is a good dude, man. Put it up my wall. I need some more pool memorabilia.
Perfect.
In my new place. Yep.
Oh, welcome, by the way, to Southern California.
Thank
Same
you.
weather, just no flying elephants.
Yeah.
Or, as you call them, mosquitoes. Florida.
No humidity.
No.
So Oscar here, he ain't got much. You know, he's gonna shoot this ball in the left corner and go to the right rail over here and come out and shoot the 2 in the same corner. That's what he's looking at. It's a good shot.
How'd he hit that?
He hit that so good. The 3 passes, but it is tight.
Yes.
I'm looking right down the barrel of it right now. I can see it.
He has to
super tight.
just. So, you know, if that's the case, he might want to come underneath the 9 and shoot it in the side or shoot it up if he can.
Or he needs to be where he's at exactly right now. Because I'm looking at the 3 right now. He needs to be right where he's at. You might want to play it down table, you know, come behind it like you said.
Yeah. Depending on how much angle he has on that 2, that's what he wants to do. Or neither of the options. Take what the table gives you.
Cut it in the side.
Cut it inside
cut
or
it, bank it.
Or a play safety. Yep. Play safety, use the 4 as a blocker and the 8.
How nice was that?
Beautiful.
Nice
Rodney's
shot.
looking at his jump cue right away. Hey, what did I do here? But he might opt to play it actually 2 rails. Spin the cue ball off the long rail, short rail. Because that pushes the cue ball back up table.
Yeah,
and
that's what he's doing.
Yeah, exactly. See,
Look at
the
that.
cue ball goes right back up table, but
He left him a
he
shot.
hit it too hard. Ball leaked out, and Oscar is pouncing. He ran right to his cue.
He knows he's got to make something happen. He can't let the table back to Rodney. He can't do it. He can't give him the table back.
This is one of those easy but tester shots. Hit it just right, you'll get the right angle on the 4.
It's perfect.
Perfect.
I don't see no issues here.
No. Everything's in the open. Now it comes down to how much Oscar's concentrating. He doesn't want to make some of the mistakes that he made earlier. Notice also that no matter what, Oscar is playing his speed. He's not rushing, he's not slowing down, he's playing his speed.
That's perfect.
He actually put his hand up like he wanted to stop the ball a little bit earlier, but that's fine. It's just, he wants to be more perfect than perfect, if that's even possible.
He plays for perfection.
Yes.
Ernesto Dominguez, table 5. Johnny King, Ernesto Dominguez, table 5.
Oscar's father is playing his match right now on the loser's side.
That was a big match. That was a big game right
That
there.
was a big game. That makes it 6-5. And it closes that gap in a race to 8. You know, we started off with the odds being almost the same, 51 to 49%. And right now we're at 73% to Rodney Morris to win this. It's his break. It's a race to 8. If he indeed breaks and runs this, then he's up 7-5 in a race to 8. Once again, that powerful break of his. Unfortunately, the 2 kicked the 1 along the way and left it in a less than ideal position. Rodney's taking a moment to think about this shot. This is the first time I saw him sort of visibly sigh as he looked at it.
This is a big game here. You know, if he wins this, he's on the hill. If he loses it, it's 6-6. So it's a big game.
Looks like he's cutting it. Yeah, see, he tried to even...
I don't think he was trying to
No,
make
maybe
it.
not. He's playing the safety, but He didn't want to hit that 9. He wanted it to bury it behind the 9, but he'll take it.
You ever notice how players bear down when it's close score or towards the end of the set? I realized that I need to start bearing down every single game.
Every single game.
Because you see them, everyone should bear down in the beginning too. Bear down the whole set.
And then relax at the very end.
Bear down. Bear down from the beginning.
Oscar's going to spin it, sort of masse it around the 2. Yeah, he can. If he hits the rail just right, he'll make it. Oh, that was very close. And, where will it stop? Nope.
That did not help.
That did not help. Not only did he leave Rodney an open shot, he left Rodney an open shot, and the 2 goes into the side pocket, so Rodney's looking at the angles right now.
Yeah, I think Rodney's playing for the points too. He wants those Moscone Cup points too.
He does. That's why he's played 2 tours, I think, both the Predator on the East Coast and the Mesa on the West Coast, and now in the Swanee and others. He came a little bit short in that one. I think he can draw, though. Make it into the side and draw. Yeah, just like that. He's aiming for the draw. Perfect. Now, he wants it straight in. Straight in. Quick. Around the table to see if indeed it's straight in. That'll allow him to draw back to that 4. Exactly what the cue ball is now.
So he's just taking what the table gives him.
Yep.
He's not doing
Not
nothing
forcing
crazy.
anything in. You know, it's deceptive because he plays fast and he thinks that his game is sort of loosey-goosey, and it is anything but. It's calculated. He just makes those calculations faster than other people.
He's real methodical.
Yes, he
About his
is.
shots. Everyone
Yes.
thinks he's just hitting them. No, he's
Right.
got a system.
No, he has a system, and his system works, obviously. 2 balls, and he's on the hill against Oscar Dominguez in the hot seat match.
That was
perfect.
a huge.
That's why Oscar gave that to him again. Oscar looks sick.
Again, I want to thank CSI and everybody. Mark, Ozzy, Steven. I want to
Kamui?
Kamui.
Right,
Thank
Kamui,
Kamui and Cheqio.
Yeah, Cheqio.
And
Lucky Luke's representing Kamui. You can't see, but he's got this mechanic shirt with Kamui and Lucky Luke on it. That's kind of cool.
that's pretty cool. Huh? If you guys are in Vegas,
Yeah.
I mean not Vegas, excuse me. If you guys are at the expo, anybody hearing this, stop by the booth, man. Check us out. Say hello. Say you heard me on the stream. Swing by the Cheqio booth and get a free sample.
Yeah, get a sample, right?
Get a free
Say,
sample.
hey, I heard on the stream you have 5,000 cans.
Yeah.
I'll take one.
I'll take one before my match.
Yes, sir.
All right, here goes Oscar. This is a big break here.
This is
good
it.
break.
He needs it. And you know, he changed his break a little. And look at that.
Look at that. Look at that.
That too. It's always the last ball rolling. See? The last ball just...
He didn't want to make that one ball.
He did not want to make that one ball. Rodney is doing him a favor in removing the magic rack, but it was done a little bit as sort of to distract Oscar. I'll take the magic rack while it's your shot at the table. Here you go, buddy. Oscar again is getting one of his jump cues. This one has the long butt because it's a very long jump. He opts for a shorter butt when he has those short jumps, and this real long butt when he has those long jumps.
I think Oscar needs to make a jumping video, and I'm not just saying that. I really do.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I might talk to him.
Talk to him afterwards. Yeah, you know what?
You know what? I'll wait till the tournament's over, then I'll send him a message tomorrow.
Good idea.
I don't like messing with the players when they're in the zone.
No, I hear you.
I never have, man.
I hear you. You know, I'm mindful of when and where I take the photos. I can sometimes take the photos while they're practicing instead of during the match, so I don't swing a camera right in front of their shot.
No. He can make this ball.
He can. He has to clear that forward. That's a problem. Perfect.
Ooh.
Now, where does it stop? That is the question.
How do you leave it?
Neither here nor there. He's not happy with it. The side pocket is open, and Rodney's looking at that.
Is he going to try to cut this? Do you think he's going to try to cut this in the side?
No, I really think that doesn't. I think he's going to shoot it behind that 6 and try to marry that 6. Look at that.
Wow, he
Look
tried
at
it.
that. He did. He's saying, look, I've got nothing to lose. I'm going down the rail.
He played a smart
And
shot.
in fact, I think he's hidden Oscar again. Yeah, Oscar's looking at the one rail kick into it.
He played a nice two-way shot there. You know, if he missed it, he was good like he did.
And if he makes it, he's on the 3.
He contended.
Now, Oscar gonna rush this a bit, see? He plays
got
the
good.
two-way shot himself. But
It leaked out, didn't
it
it?
leaked out, yeah. Rodney, from my point of view, Rodney can not only see it, he can also hit it 1 rail, 2 rails, 3 rails.
He's got a lot of options here.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh.
good shot there. Look at that. Uh-oh, he ain't gonna like it.
No. That 9 ball. God.
Oh.
He's just hating it right now. Yeah.
He said,
He
wow.
mouthed, wow.
Get the jumper.
There it is. His trusty jump cue is coming out.
How did it end up?
And he left a shot for Oscar. Thank you again to all our sponsors, including On Cue and La Mesa, Kamui, and Cheqio, CSI, for putting on this wonderful event in memory of the gentle giant, J. Swanson, Swanee.
Oh, wow.
Oscar is smiling. I mean, it's a wry smile. He knows he should have made it. And he knows that if he were to make it, he wouldn't end up where he is on that 4 ball.
It's so hard to fade a match, man. We've all been there. You know, you're down, you get frustrated, you miss a ball. You're like, man, what's going on? My game, I'm not playing my game where it needs to be right now. It's so hard to just get back in the game, man.
And I'm looking at Oscar sitting in his seat here on the sidelines, and you know, I haven't seen him frustrated the entire 2 days, and he looks just completely frustrated, angry at himself, nothing else, nothing external, just frustrated. His body language says it.
He wants this so bad.
Rodney was begging the cue to stop straight, but he'll take this. This is easy for him. 9 ball for the match. And that's it.
That's it. Wow.
Big round of applause for Rodney Morris.
Woo! What a match.
Undefeated in the field of 128 players.
So Rodney Morris wins the hot seat.
Yes, sir.
Woo. All right, thank you guys. This is Lucky Luke signing out.
And this is Ashi Fatchler. Thank you again.